Hello. I'm just gonna do a little tutorial on how to file for unemployment. I just want to start off and say that I don't work for the state and I am not an expert by any means. I too did file for unemployment 2 weeks ago, and it definitely was a process. I'm going to give you some of the tidbits to help you with filing for unemployment, but keep in mind the system is on overload due to this pandemic, and it's going to take you a while. So just take a deep breath and stay positive. First thing and foremost, what's very important is to read the instructions. On the website, it pretty much gives you all the information. I too am guilty of not reading instructions, but it will help you immensely. Calling the 800 number to ask a question of which you can find online only overloads the system and just creates more frustration. Secondly, you need to log on to New York State's unemployment website. You need to create a username and a password. Make sure you have that. Do not share that with anybody. Apparently that's a big no-no. I also would highly recommend that you have a list of all your employers for the last 18 months. That includes the name of the employer, the address, phone number, and one good thing to have, your most recent W-2s will have some information because you're going to need to have all this information in order to file. Now, this is very, very important. Probably one of the most important things is to cut down on the congestion online or on the phone. You must apply for unemployment based on the letter of your last name. I repeat, based on the letter of your last name. So, for example, Monday, if your name begins with the letter A and goes through the letter F, you were supposed to apply on Monday. Tuesday, if your last name begins with the letter G and it goes through the letter N, you apply on Tuesday. Wednesday is the letter O through the letter Z. Today is Wednesday. So, if your last name, for example, is Smith, you would apply today. What happens if you missed your day? Not to worry. You are to apply anytime on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Again, this is to cut down on the congestion online and on the phone. All right. So once you're online, what you need to do is you're going to have to answer all these questions. Read the questions slowly but carefully, because that could delay your claim. This process involves a few pages of questions. It asks if you've been, unemployed, if you've worked in the last 18 months, if you made X amount of dollars, disability, a whole bunch of other things. While doing this, keep in mind I know you will be kicked off. And you're going to have to log back in, and you're going to have to answer all the questions over and over again. I did this 2 weeks ago. It probably took me a good 75 to 100 times before it actually went through. And to be honest with you, I ended up having to call to confirm and verify my information. And I'm hearing that a lot. I also want to say you might want to keep in mind, yes, nothing saves. So if you get kicked out or you're timed out, you have to start again. One thing that I did come across during this was that I read some error that popped up, and it recommended using Internet Explorer. And I personally was using Chrome, and honestly, it went right through when I did Internet Explorer. I don't know if that's true, but give it a whirl. Once you submit your unemployment claim, you must make sure that you put your information in and how you wish to get paid. You have two options. One is direct deposit. If you put your direct deposit in, you must print your paper that says that it went through. It's just like that way you have the information in case something happens. Your other option is to receive a debit card. I can't speak on what the debit card is or how the process works, as I did direct deposit. There's been a lot of questions about a waiting week. I know that New York State is actually waiving that. I don't believe that you get paid during your waiting week. I did not, so I'm assuming that you're not going to get paid for that. Another question I've seen is, how much will I get paid? How much are my benefits? There's a calculation. So each person's benefits, I'm going to say, is different, and that's based on your base period. All these questions can be found in what's called the Unemployment Insurance, a Claimant Handbook. It's found online. Here's mine. They actually mailed me mine. For example, it has all these questions. How do I claim my weekly benefits? When will I restart receiving my benefits? How much will I receive each week? It talks about canceling direct deposits. It talks about debit cards. What if I own my own business? There's a whole bunch of stuff. This book is actually, I don't know, let me get to the back. 52 pages of questions and forms and how to file. One of the things you must do each week is called claim your weekly benefits. That also is explained in the handbook. You must do this each week in order to get your benefits. You can do it online. That's what I did for the last couple weeks. Or your other option is you can claim via phone. I don't know how that works, if that's easy. I don't know if it's the same phone number, to be honest with you. But the phone number to claim your weekly benefits is 1-888-581-5812. That's 888-581-5812. Again, that information is in your handbook. There's been a lot of questions about the CARE Act. I can't speak about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few links for you all to click on and do your own research. So in conclusion, I would recommend reading all the instructions well, have all your information ready and willing. Again, all your employer's information. It just makes the process go a little bit quicker. It's not like you have any place to go, due to the pandemic. I wish you good luck. Be safe. Stay home. That's a big one. And if you must go out to get groceries, please do social distancing. Be 6 feet between you and the other person. It definitely will save lives. So good luck with your unemployment. Talk to you later. Bye.